acknowledging the current challenges faced by the region, as well as the whole world, President Xi Jinping called for a deepening partnership among APEC economies. He said the Asia-Pacific region is still the locomotive driving the world economy, and urged all member economies to make use of the APEC platform to continue leading global growth. The Asia-Pacific region accounts for 40% of the world's population, 48% of world trade, and 57% of global output. But how to further integrate different economies and boost inclusive development in the region? President Xi said the key is to push forward reform and innovation, find new growth engines, as well as opening up economies even further. Xi said the free trade area of the Asia-Pacific, or the FTAAP, should be built as soon as possible. He also called on the APEC leaders to turn their consensus into solid and positive results, and advocated more connectivity in the Asia-Pacific region to inject vitality. Xi also addressed the CEO summit on Wednesday. He talked about China's growth, saying the country is pushing full steam ahead with reforms to ensure it remains one of the engines of global economic growth.
In the first 3 quarters of the year, the Chinese economy grew by 6.9%, contributing to 30% of global economic growth. Such growth was achieved by a large economy of over $10 trillion.
Xi promised that China will pay more attention to the quality and efficiency of its economic growth, as well as more advanced environmental protection and opening up. He also vowed to build an open, transparent and equitable investment environment. Nathan Rogers, CCTV.
President Xi Jinping's speech at the APEC CEO Summit was closely watched by global business leaders and scholars. One economist from South Africa believes that Xi's call for economic structural reform and the development of independent innovation set a positive tone to the economic growth of the Asia-Pacific region.
President Xi talks about innovation, reform, etc. It certainly applies to China. China's reforms particularly is predominantly focused on the state-owned sector. It's about reforming the state-owned sector, marketizing the economy, not squeezing out private competition, and ultimately directing capital to a more innovative private sector. China remains the engine room of growth, at the very least in the Asia region. Japan is in technical recession, 2 quarters of contracting economy. So where's growth really coming from? I see China still is a primary engine room.